Hey guys, finally the big wait is over. Make has now officially launched its full-fledged AI agent. This will transform the way businesses handle key challenges and priority tasks. Trust me, this AI agent will surely surpass all other AI agents including N8N and many others. We have already shared a video of replicating N8N AI agents using Make, but this one is far more advanced and has more powerful features. But never confuse it with traditional AI automation that relies on static rules. These AI agents are fully capable of adapting to changing contexts, learning from feedback, and adjusting their actions over time. This means we can now build truly autonomous workflows that can think, learn, adapt, and make smarter decisions. Sounds interesting, right? Come on, let's go find out what Make has made for us. Guys, I'm so excited to explain or give a complete demo on this AI agent. Literally, I was expecting this to get released by mid of April, and I was shocked to see the post from LinkedIn and post in LinkedIn and in Make community that AI agents are rolled out to multiple accounts from Make. So I thought to give you a quick demo on how this AI agent can be set up, because I was playing with this AI agent in last several weeks. So let's go and see how we can set up this AI agent and what are its functionality and what is the execution steps involved. So once it is available in your account, you can see there is an AI agent label at the left pane of your Make account. So I'm just selecting the AI agent. So you can see I'm literally playing with a lot of AI agents. Our last video release was on 5 crucial AI agents that can save millions of dollars. So here you can see I've been playing with AI hiring assistant, amplifier agent, assistant agent, closer agent, inventory management, invoice operator, money agent. So to demonstrate very quickly, I have created a personal task agent for you. So it's simple. You go and click create agent, and once you click create agent, there is a pop-up where you can add the connection. So here you can connect OpenAI, Anthropic Cloud, Grok, Gemini AI. A lot of connections can be added. So let's go with OpenAI. So I'm selecting OpenAI connection, and once the OpenAI connection is selected, we can put a agent name. So we have chosen a personal task agent, and then we can select the model as well. So provide the best model as per your pricing or the efficiency you need. You can choose the model, and once the model is selected, you can give a system prompt. This is very important, guys. So let me show you the prompt I have created. So once you create it, it will start displaying here. Let me go to the configuration. So in the configuration, you can see this is the window with all the configuration. Here you can see two sections. One is for system prompt and second is for system tools. So under the system prompt, you can see I given a role, task and nodes. So under role, you can see you are a highly efficient and detail oriented assistant designed to handle tasks related to emails, appointments and scheduling, and it's all about user queries, extract relevant data and generate JSON output. And basically we are providing the functionality of get email, send email, make an appointment and get appointments. So clearly I have explained so when almost 1 month back, I have explained how to replicate N8N AI agents in Make without this new release. This is typically advanced model. This AI agent is very advanced, so that you don't have to follow my last video where I explained a complex scenario building. It's all that was about scenario building with complex logic, but this is all about AI logic. So let's come back. So this is about the prompt. Then we have extra notes create about your primary function is to analyze user queries, identify the requested task, extract necessary details, right? Then for multiple tasks, they use the output of previous tasks to inform the next steps, set of instructions, cool instructions. And then notes, we are asking to maintain a neutral and professional tone in all interactions, ensure JSON output, create a Slack message to send in Slack channel. Yeah, so set of these instructions are provided in the prompt. Then you can see this section system tools. So say for example, if you are using this AI agent, this personal task agent for multiple use cases, and the scenarios, the workflow logics involved is same, you can attach those workflows under system tools. So I have attached booked appointment scenario, send email, get emails, and get appointments. Let me tell you one important thing. So while adding the system tools, you can see only scenarios scheduled on demand or immediately are available. So make sure what are the scenarios you attach for your functionality are configured or scheduled to run immediately or on demand settings. That's very important. And also you can select all these scenarios. So while selecting the scenarios, ensure you add the description. So based on the description, the AI agent will analyze what scenario has to be executed for the given command or task. So it's very simple. So the core part, as I mentioned, we have 4 workflows here. So the core functionality of this AI agent is to play with your appointments and the email. So you ask any questions, you create or give directions, it will do the task and give you the feedback. So let's go to the appointment related workflows, that is book appointment and get appointments. So let's go to the book appointment. So here it's very simple. We are booking appointment using the module create an event. So we are using Google Calendar module create an event, and we need to add the connection and then provide the calendar. And to create an event, we need event name, start date, duration. The best part in this AI agent is, say for example, you are asking to create an event and we don't have event name or start date or duration. It will say that these instructions or this information are missing. Please provide them so that it will go and create an event. And now the question is, this is the first module. How can I map this event name, start date, duration? You can't see here, right? It's very simple. We have an option to add scenario inputs and output. Yeah, so if you select this, you can see I have configured scenario inputs like event name, like event underscore name. So there is a naming convention they are asking to follow. You need to follow that. So event underscore name, and description is always important for AI agent to understand. So I'm providing name of the event. So event underscore name means name of the event, start date with time as well. And we are explaining the format should be DDMMYY, HHMMA. So this is one of the format. And then the duration, we are saying it's in minutes. So we can use this variable duration. And then we have to give the type as well. Yeah, so then the attendees. So attendees, like in create an event module, the attendees is an array of name and email. So we need to create an array data structure. So there's a type array with collection, name and email. So I hope that's clear at your end. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comments. Yeah, so once the scenario input is ready, let's go and see the output. So output is nothing but book appointment status. So it's simply saying that the appointment is booked or not. So you can see the description, status of the appointment booking. So once these inputs and outputs are configured, let's go to the scenarios module, create an event, and go to the outputs. Here there is a feature, scenario outputs and inputs are available here. So go and select the event name, similarly start date, duration and attendees. So just configure the inputs, and then we have scenarios module in make, which is under that you can see return output. So under scenarios you can see return output. So it's simple. So just type in scenarios and then select return output, and you can connect the return output. So whatever output has been received at create an event module are mapped here, like event ID, summary, start date and end date. Similarly, there is high chance for the module to get an error. So we added an error handler route and we map the error details as well. It's very simple. So this is one of the booking creation. And similarly, as I said, we have get appointments as well. So let's go to the get appointment scenario. It's very simple. So say for example, I'm saying that, hey, check whether there is an appointment with Peter for today. If it is not available, create an appointment. So our AI agent can use this scenario, get appointments, to check whether there is an appointment for today with Peter. If it's not available, it will run the book appointment scenario to create an event with Peter. Definitely we have to provide Peter's email, name of the event, etc. So this module starts with search event. So it's simple again. We have to search an event, we need the start date and end date. Again, we'll configure in the input the start date and the end date. It's very simple. Just mention the description. As I said, it's very important. And then just map it, the start date and end date. And then let's go to the test aggregator. So I'm aggregating. So you can see test aggregator under the tools, because there can be a lot of events and we don't aggregate if the event is empty. It will be stopping at the filter area. because we have put a filter event id exist. And in the tools, there is a test aggregator which you can see under the tools section. You can map the event id, name, status, organizer, start date and end date. So once this is ready, you can see the scenario output which we have configured, that is appointment. So appointment is again a test which returns list of all the appointments, because we are aggregating everything under test aggregator, right? So here we are mapping the output from test aggregator. If it's empty, we are giving an output none. So here you can see we have if empty function under general function. So if empty, if the test is if empty, we'll provide none as the output. So that's about book appointment and get appointment. Cool, right? Now let's go in detail about email functionalities. So under email, so we have again two more scenarios. One is send email and then get emails. So send email is very simple. You can see again we are using the scenario input. To send an email, we need email, subject, body. So we provide email address to send the mail to, and then the subject, and then we have the body. So body is all about the content, right? So we have to describe that in the description. So just use Google send an email. In case you are using Outlook, you have that Microsoft module as well, or the general mail module is also available in Make. So just map this email, subject, body from this custom and system variables, and then we have the output. You can guess the output easily. Like in appointment, like creation of appointment, we have appointment status. Similarly, we have here email status. So let's go to the output. You can see there is a status of the sent mail call. So here you can see in the return output, we are saying mail sent, and with message ID we are passing. So in case of error, we have an error handler route which where we map the error details. So that's all about send email. Now let's go to get emails, and this is getting a little bit tricky. Make does not have the native module to search email. So we have developed an module that is to search email from our own side. If you go to the Gmail module of Make, you can't find anything to search email as such. You have like watch emails, you don't have API call. And we were like crazy about this, or kind of like brainstorming a lot how to crack it, being an automation consultant. So we developed this module, search emails. You can find this in our community space as well, the our AI club. So we configured this search email module under that. So it is having huge functionality. I'm not detailing it because we have already covered it in another video. So we are using search emails where we are putting a limit. Say I'm just saying, hey, check for last 20 emails from John. If John did not send any email, ask him to send a status email immediately. So here we need to check last 20 emails. So how to check the last 20 emails? It's a little bit difficult, right? We don't have that module. So we developed this module, and here you can see it searches the inbox with a limit. So again, since I said 20 emails, 20 is a parameter which we have configured as limit in the scenario input. So this is a limit on how many Gmail messages to look upon. Yeah. And then we have the scenario output, that is you can see return all the Gmail content in a test. So we are providing a name Gmails. Yeah. So that's all about search email. So use the search email, map the limit from the variable structure. Then we are using get an email module of Make. That's a native module. So where we pass the message ID from this search email and get the message content, and we aggregate them using test aggregator. Like you can see from time, mail snippet, everything is aggregated from the last 20 emails or 50 emails. And once this is ready, we return the output. Again, it's same. If empty, we pass it as none. So this can be again analyzed to check whether Peter or John has sent email or not. If not, the AI can trigger the next task to create or send an email, which we have seen in the last scenario. So this is these are the 4 scenarios typically we are using in this personal task agent. Believe me guys, we can do a lot of activities, lot of tasks, connect lot of system tools and scenarios to do n number of personal tasks for you at office or at home. So this is a quick demo which we have built to demonstrate this AI agent to you. Now let's go to the heart of these scenarios. That is the main core part of these scenarios, that is makes AI agent. So you can see I've created a workflow known as personal AI agent. So how it goes is like, we have developed a Slack channel. So the Slack channel is known as AI agent. It watches for the messages, the instructions. So I'll be providing my instruction through Slack, and we are running an AI agent. So this is the module of AI agent. So basically you can see under make AI agents, one single module is that is run an agent. So we are used this run an agent. It's very simple. Here you can select the agent that we have created. So we have a lot of agents. So I'm selecting the personal task agent. Once selected, it will pop up those agent level tools, and here you can see additional tools. Say for example, like your AI agent, the personal task agent, is very common. I mean, these scenarios, 4 scenarios, are something which you use constantly, but there are specific workflows you need to create, or AI agent you need to develop, where you need to add specific additional functionalities. In that case, like additional activities specifically, as I mentioned, get mail, get appointment, send mail, get email, or get up send create appointment. These are very common. Okay, you can create that AI agent which can be used widely. But again, in different workflows, if you want to attach some unique workflows extra or scenarios extra, we have the functionality known as additional tools. So add additional scenarios your agent can use as tools in this specific case. And then we have a couple of options like message. So message is to give the task. So what is the task or instruction which we are given by Slack, which is provided to Slack, is mapped here as a test variable. And then additional system instruction. So we are providing an additional instruction saying that the current date is whatever today make as realize using now function. So you can see the now function here. So we are giving the current date to the AI agent. And then thread ID. This is very important to keep the conversation history between module runs. So I just missed one configuration settings. Let me come back to the task agent. So here you can see the agent settings. So under the agent settings, you can change the name, model, and then very important, you can provide a count here. Iterations from history count. How many iterations we need to go back and carry those memory power, right, to the AI agent. So I have provided 5, so it will carry those last 5 conversations for the upcoming task. So that's the settings here. So let's come back. So again, to enhance this memory, we are providing or using this thread ID. So that's the point. So this thread ID is to keep conversation history between module runs, and if empty, a new thread ID will be returned. So what we are getting is, in the initial runs from the Slack, you can see timestamp. So let's go. So there is a timestamp. So sometimes there are threads developed, right? So in case of like there is a conversation and we need to reply, we keep replying to the same thread. So then we have a thread ID or thread timestamp. So we are using thread timestamp in general as a thread ID. If it is empty, we go with timestamp. So that is a general message in the Slack. So I'll just demonstrate that, no worries. And then going further, you can see this field where we map the test message or the task from the Slack module. Finally, we need to connect Slack module, create a message. It's very simple. Here also we need to add the connection, select the private channel, and then provide the response from the AI agent. So we have the response here, and then in the thread message ID, so in order to create a reply to the same thread, like we are giving set of instructions or task in Slack, to reply to the same thread, we need to pass the timestamp returned from the first module. So this is very important. So map the timestamp so it will reply to the same thread, and then we are all set. So let's go to the Slack and let's give some simple instructions. Yeah, so I'm just going to say get me summary of all appointments for today. Yeah, also check for appointment from Fasil at mscore.pro for today. If not available, book a meeting at 8:30 p.m. for 30 minutes with name. Book a meeting for today at 8:30 for 30 minutes with name AI kickoff. Let's give this instruction and let's see what will happen. Honestly guys, I did not test it extensively, but it's giving amazing result. So let's see what will happen. Our AI agent will start running. Yeah, so we need to wait for some time. So here in our case, we have asked to get a summary of all appointments, right? And then check for the appointment for today. So let's see the history. Yeah, you can see it's running. And since we asked to check for, okay, we got reply. So we got a JSON and a JSON of a report, summary of all the meetings. And then here you can see, here is a summary of today's appointment. Today's appointment have been summarized and meeting titled AI Kickoff has been scheduled today at 8:30 with Fasil, because there is no meeting with Fasil. So again, you can adjust this JSON structure or create a report as per your prompting. I didn't give such a prompt adjustment. So let's go to my calendar and see if we have a meeting like we mentioned 8:30. So today 8:30, yes, we have a meeting at 8:30. And let's see who's a guest, Fasil at M Square. So let's go and see how it did. So if we go to the history of get appointments, we can see a scenario that has run just now for 55. Yeah, you can see the time 4:57, 4:55, getting all the events in the calendar. And then since it did not find, this is something cool, it went and booked a call at the same time. I mean booked a meeting, creating an event with my email. And then you can see the attendee is Fasil at mscore.pro. Cool, right? So this is how this automation works. And definitely with prompting you can adjust and update these all kind of the answers, right, how you want to modify, etc. But cool set of instruction. We gave almost 3 tasks, getting all the appointments. It gave us a JSON format, all the appointments available. You can see like these are all the appointments, starting with, if you go back to the calendar, we have today like starting with live demo. So you can see these are available. Live demo, we have 4 live demos. So we have 4, and then we have meeting regarding AI agent. So see, meeting regarding AI agent. So cool, it is giving the entire meetings. And then it booked a call since Fasil is not available, like as in a meeting with Fasil. Since meeting with Fasil is not available, it went and scheduled a meeting. Cool, right? Set of 3 tasks has been executed. Now let's do an email functionality. Check for last 10 emails and give a summary report. If it does not have an email from Abhinav at mscore.pro, send him an email asking for status on project ASAP, as soon as possible. Let's see what happened. Now the AI agent should run. So again, let's go to the history of the AI agent. So let me take the history again. So it's running. Let's see what we get. So it should go and check the email. So there's get email scenario. So it has run just now, getting all the emails. And then it will send an email if everything is good. Let's go and see. Yes, 450, like it's opening 459. It sent an email. If you see the history, dear Abhinav, there's an email. So we got an reply. So it checked for 10 emails. Hey team, I just sent an email to Abhinav for a status update on the project, as we did not find any recent communication from him. Cool, right? So let's go and see the email under the send. So here it is to Abhinav, just sent 0 minutes ago. Dear Abhinav, I hope this message finds you well. I want to follow up on the status of our ongoing project. Please provide any available updates at your earliest convenience. So in this way, it can do n number of tasks. So now let's make it crazy. Like I'll just show you one more set of like kind of AI agent can analyze and say if the input is not available or not, and it can like we can give a kind of missing information and complete the task. Say for example, I'm saying book a meeting at 10 p.m. or at 11 p.m. today. Let's see what will happen. Book a meeting at 11 p.m. today. Now what will happen? Let's go to the AI agent. So it just ran and gave the output. Please provide the following details. So I can book the meeting for you. The name of the event, duration, attendee. Now I'm replying to the same thread. This is the magic. So event name is AI kickoff or AI agent training in our master AI school. So we are running an AI club. So that is known as master AI automation. So just providing an event name over there, and the duration is 15 minutes. And attendee is like, I'll put Jahar at mscore.pro. So let's see what will happen. So this will take back, it will iterate through the previous thread history and complete this meeting. So let's go back and see the history of book appointment. So we got reply, the meeting AI agent training in master AI automation has been successfully booked. So this is cool, right? So let's go to our calendar. So under calendar, you can see at 11 p.m. So again, we have meeting regarding new AI agent. No, this is not the meeting. Let me see. Yeah. Okay, here it is. AI agent training in master AI automation. And then we can see if we go and edit, we can see the participant. That is, let me see the participant. Yeah, one guest is waiting. So that is Jahar at mscore.pro. So cool, right? So this is how, so it will ask for the missing information, and then once we provide, it will get from the memory what was the last instruction or task. It will complete that entire task with missing information. So that's all about AI agent. Now let's go and see the output of make AI agent. So basically we see the response, that is the final output. Then the execution step. This is very important. Let me take a big execution step for you to understand well. Maybe we'll go 2 steps back. Yeah, this is good. So we have 7 steps in execution. So what is happening is it will check, like it will first get the entire system prompt that we made in the AI agent. So that's a prompt here. Then it will check the human prompt, check for last 10 emails, give summary report. That entire prompt I provided in Slack. Then the third, the AI machine will run and make the judgment. So what it will do, it understood that check for last 10 email means we have to get email. So the AI will understand and give the instruction to the tool. So tool is the workflow. So it will trigger the workflow, get mails, and it will get all the mails. And then similarly, again, the AI will take a judgment to send mail. See, so we asked to check for the 10 mails, get summary, send email if not found. So the AI will make judgment, we have to send mail. Then what will run? The tool will run. Tool is the workflow. So again, the tool has run to send the mail. And finally, we got the output from the AI that these are the summary of the emails, and we have sent an email to Abhinav asking for the project status. So that's very important, like understanding the execution step to really understand how this AI agent is operating. So that's pretty about AI agent. Cool, right? AI agents are here to stay, and this is not just another tech trend. It's a whole new way of working. Whether you are a startup founder, a solo operator, or leading a big team, these tools can save hours, cut costs, and supercharge productivity. This is your window to get ahead while most are still figuring it out. Start experimenting, start building, because this is the future of work.